The polls, as the name indicates, enable you to create polls within your system that you can allow your website members to vote on any issue that may be of interest to you. So we have the security, the web pages, etc., who can have access to, etc. And then we go to poll. We want to add a poll. So we say, will you vote for Tino? Then we want to list it under where. If you leave it here top level, it's going to show up on the main website because we are logging through the main website. It's going to be shown through the main website. Or we want this one for the New York market only, okay, because an advertiser within the New York market wanted to know whether the people would like to vote for Tino or not, okay, in New York only, because Tino lives in New York or whatever the product is or whatever the subject is. So let's just leave it at the top level where we want it to start today, or you pick another date when you want it to end. Okay, by default it's selected 30 days, but you can have this one here for presidential season. You can have it for up to a whole year or how long you want by simply clicking on the calendar and picking a date that you want. You know, this go forever, so you go pick next November, until November. One more, November 30th this year, and you say, will you vote for Tino? Answer is yes, no, undecided. Then we will save that. You have up to 10 questions, so 10 should be plenty enough, plenty to satisfy most general poll issues. So now when we click on the polls, we should see the new one that we have created, which is there. Therefore, if you enable the poll module within the website, the user will be able to view that and be able to vote for it. As we go into the poll module, we'll be able to, you have two options. So just all the poll shows up on the main poll page, or you can actually output the poll within your layout by just calling the code for it. So for example, let's see, would you vote for Tino? When we click on it that way, the user is able to vote. I want to vote, so if I say, yes, of course I'll vote for Tino, he's a good president, then there it says 100%. So if somebody has come, I cannot vote for this poll again because I already voted for it by one user. So it tracks with the IP address and everything, and therefore you can, and the member's ID. So I cannot trick the system per se. And again, we keep in mind that this is a poll just for a community-based type of poll. So we cannot say that people cannot fool the system. Somebody can go ahead and register another time, as a different username, and then vote for that thing again. So just keep that in mind in terms of your promotion. If you intend to promote this for money or whatever, you don't want to get sued. But in any case, it's just a poll just to display people's opinion about basic issues. Okay. If you need a professional poll thing where you can sell to the Republican or the Democrat, you probably may want to use a different software that will be that can tell you that if trick proof. But again, this one is good enough to allow your user. I cannot vote for this right now as long as I use the same username and same computer. All right, FYI, so you just know. All right, next, then we go to the graph is displayed to the user right away. So when we come back to the administration for the poll, we go back to settings real quick here. It's loading up. Okay, we want it to be enabled or disabled, so you can turn it on or off within your system. All right, security is who can view it, etc. Then we go to the question, the web pages where you can put the content there for the users to see when they click on the poll module. That will conclude the poll module.